What's up guys, it's Victor. Let me give you 3 reasons why you should train your wrists. First of all, it does not take much time. 5 to 10 minutes before or after a workout is absolutely great. Secondly, it's kind of a little warm-up already for your upper body. And thirdly, you highly diminish the risk for injuries. And all these annoying things which come along, like physical and especially mentally exhausting pain during exercises. I think most of us experienced or are currently experiencing that. I guess even you, if you clicked on that video. There are of course dozens of causes for wrist pain, but very often it's simply a lack of wrist strength, stability and flexibility. I actually made another video about wrist pain which focused more on the rehabilitation and treatment of acute wrist pain, while this video focuses on exercises to actively improve wrist stability and strength. Why else are strong wrists important? Well, I'm sure you experienced that you needed to stop a certain exercise, for example push-ups or pull-ups, not because you didn't have the strength anymore, but simply because the pain was too big. At the end of the day, you can do more reps of whatever you train, so you can use your whole capacity and potential instead of stopping the exercise too early. Of course, then you can also hold static exercises like the handstand or the planche much longer. The wrist comprises a mixture of tendons, nerves, muscles and ligaments. Pain already occurs when only one of its many parts experiences a stressful impulse. The best way to stabilize this whole unit is with strengthening the surrounding muscle groups while maintaining flexibility. For your mobility, always use the full range of motion. That's how you will get the most out of these exercises. So the wrist can be trained with extension, flexion and deviation exercises, plus proper stretching. An exercise I enjoy doing is simply taking a light weight, doesn't have to be a dumbbell, it can be anything, and then simply extending and flexing. Do it slow and fast, vary a bit with the speed. To put even more pressure on your wrist, you can also use bands. Another amazing exercise is simply holding a heavier weight. If you're in the gym, that's not a problem, but if you're training at home, you can take for example your chairs. For the next exercise, you need a bit of a softer ground. Here you put your wrists parallel to each other and then you simply roll from your pinky to your thumb. You can easily adjust the pressure you put on your wrists with your legs. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tutorials. Another fantastic exercise are finger push-ups. Here it also makes a big difference if you're on your knees or in the normal push-up position. You must, and that's very important, keep tension in your arms, hands and fingers. Make sure that your fingers are 100% straight, otherwise you might hurt yourself. Just don't do this half-hearted. Then there are back palm push-ups. I personally would not recommend to do this in the normal push-up position. Instead, be on your knees. Otherwise, it might be more damaging than beneficial. To increase grip strength and train the muscles within your hand, I recommend squeezing objects. For example, take a ball, squeeze as hard as you can and then release. You can also do it the other way around using rubber band. Here you fix your hand position and try to extend your fingers. The cool thing about that is you can train it everywhere. If you already mastered certain moves like for example the handstand or the tuck planche, you can also try to focus in gripping the ground. This will increase your finger strength tremendously. In the next exercise, you put your hands A facing towards each other or B facing away from each other on the ground. From there you move from left to right while applying pressure towards the ground. Another really cool but a bit more difficult exercise is the Lalane hold. You put your hands and your feet as far away from each other as possible while balancing your body weight on your fingers. Also a great core exercise by the way. The planche lean is also a fantastic exercise because you can apply pressure step by step on your wrists. Put your hands here in whatever direction you want. Just make sure to make linear motions and not circular ones. If by any chance you have a pull-up bar, you can also make finger pull-ups. that are basically mini pull-ups. This is gonna destroy your forearms. Finally, at the end of the workout, I would recommend that you stretch your wrists. In my personal experience, I would say that this is very beneficial. I mean, after all of these exercises and your workout, your forearms will feel very heavy. Therefore, some stretching and mobility exercises will be only beneficial. Put your hands flat on the ground and simply lean to the front. Do this in all directions possible. That means back as well as to the sides. Hold these positions for at least 20 seconds. Then I suggest that you stretch finger by finger. Stretch out your hand fully and start with the thumb. Alright guys, include these exercises and stretches into your workout and you will see a slow but steady increase of your wrist stability and strength. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell for more videos. Stay healthy and see you in the next video.